Hi, so today's a pretty big day for me. It is a year ago today, 365 days that I had my mammogram that said, and my ultrasounds that said that this journey was about to start for me. That I had this woman come in, the radiologist or whatever she is, come in and say that she thinks I have breast cancer and that she thinks I should get some biopsies. And December 18th of last year, my husband was at his Christmas party and I called him and he left the party and we just sat outside the doctor's office. We just sat there shocked. We didn't know anything and it was frightening. It was really frightening. And it was I can't believe that it's been almost a year. It's been a year today for that. And then my biopsies were on December 24th and I found out, I believe the 29th, that I actually had cancer. And then I met on New Year's Eve my oncologist and I met my surgeon, and that's when this whole year started. And so I was trying to think, like, how can I mark this day? How can I mark this event, in like a positive way? And so I went for a hike and I shot my show Hidden Gems, and I hiked with my dogs and I went to a meadow, and I sat and meditated for 10 minutes and then I walked back and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna make a video to kind of mark this day. And I was thinking, you know what, I want to name 5 things that I'm grateful for. So, nice background noise. A year later, 5 things that I'm grateful for. Number 1 is kind of obvious, my life. I'm really happy that I still have it and that I will have a future. My husband, who has been with me every step of the way and has been there more than anyone else, and he has been a rock. I mean, I can't even, I love him, and he took care of me and I am so grateful for him. My amazing team of doctors and nurses who have guided me through this year and are saving my life still. And there's an airplane now. I'm trying to have this poignant moment of, I guess, reflection, and there's a saw going on in the background. Isn't that like life though, I went in for a doctor's visit and thought, just another cyst or whatever, and I leave stunned and terrified and ultimately with breast cancer. So life is unpredictable, just like shooting a video with a saw that you have no idea what's going to happen in an airplane. So my family and friends, number 4, who were with me every step of the way, and we've become even closer by this event. It's brought some of my friends together. They were always friends, but like it brought them together too, and it's a really nice thing to see. I had my friend Chantel was there, I think, at every single chemo. Whether she may not have been at the hospital, but she was at almost all of them, cold capping in the evenings. So even if people couldn't make it to the hospital, they could come to the house and they would cold cap and they'd bring food and we'd do yoga. And Chantel and Corrine were the 2 that just stood by me and were there for almost all of them, more than half of them. And they made chemo playlists to, lighten the mood in chemotherapy, and we would have dance parties. They brought arts and crafts so that, we made friendship bracelets and we colored, and they brought Play-Doh, and I mean, it just, lays, like a luau kind of thing. And and those two really, I feel like it brought us, all three of us, together in a way that you can't break. You know, it's a bond that when you go through something like that, and you see your friends go through something like that, the support was just amazing. So I am grateful for my friends and family. My mom came out and she took care of me for 2 weeks, and she cooked and she cleaned and she took care of my dogs, and, you know, just the things that get really hard to do when you're exhausted and you are sleeping a lot, or you know, because of chemo. And finally, I am grateful for those who have gone before me, all of those survivors and people who have fought and not survived but have fought, for people who have battled this disease before me, because without those people the research wouldn't have been done for the cures that in the treatments that I had and that other people are receiving. So they forged the path for all future survivors. So I want to say thank you for all those people, moms and aunts and grandmas and sisters and daughters and friends that have gone before me, who have made my path a little more bearable, my treatment plan a little more tolerable, and my survival rate over 98%. So those are the 5 things that I am grateful for on this, right on cue, right? On this day of reflection, I guess, a year later. I am so much happier to be sitting here in my yard talking to this camera than a year ago sitting outside the doctor's office, terrified, not knowing what my future held. So for everyone that is dealing with this now or has dealt with it, you know what I'm saying and what I'm talking about. And if you're watching this, hang in there. You can do it. There is life, as we know before. There's life during, and there's life after. Just keep going. Oh, I had one other thing. My friend gave me this for Christmas. It says, it's Nathaniel Hawthorne quote, "Every individual has a place to fill in the world." Maybe I slurred my words. Every individual has a place to fill in the world. It's a Christmas card. The place you fill just sparkles more than most. And that's from my friend Chantel. This year has been a doozy, but every day that we're given here, we're sparkling a little more, right? So everyone go and sparkle.